Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Mashir's Cameraman, and today we're doing something a little different. So we are officially 4 years into my channel, and that's pretty impressive for the amount of hell I've been through making this thing. So I thought to do something a little different. Most years I do like reviewing the whole year, and they get like 8 views, so I thought not to do that again, and I kind of felt stupid. So I thought, why not review my first ever review? I was going to do my first ever video, but then I realized that was too bad. And then I was going to do my official first ever fan film video, which was on Spider-Man Lotus. And that was technically before this, so it technically was the first review. But I've done enough videos on Spider-Man Lotus at this point. I want to do my first big review, and this is on The Amazing Spider-Man 1. So it's 40 minutes. Also, I may keep messing up by accident. I just got a new phone. I'm trying to figure that out still, but like, yeah, let's try this. Let's see how I think my first video is. This is gonna be interesting. I might die during this reaction. I do want to see what content you want me to do though this year. Well, technically this 2024, 2025, whatever. Because I do want to make videos that you want to watch. Because they haven't been doing so well lately. But yeah, let's just jump into this thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video and my review of The Amazing Spider-Man 1. This is the series which most people forget about and some which didn't exist.
My voice is so much
This series is
higher
only
pitched.
2 films and both are better than you remember. I have a few things to say before I talk about the film. First, I don't really like the Raimi trilogy that much, and the home series is better. Second, Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man and the best Peter Parker.
I don't really agree with them.
I think both Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire did a great job in No Way Home, but I think that Andrew really redeemed in that movie. Now, without any more talking, here are my thoughts on The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Okay, I agree with everything I've said so far.
Before I saw the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, I'd never seen these movies.
That's true.
The first movie is way better than the second.
That's also
In
true.
the first movie, we are introduced to Peter Parker, played by Andrew Garfield. He has a very good portrayal.
Let's just mention something here. This is a review of the first movie. The second movie I do months later. And the other thing to note is, this video is scripted. And what I mean by that is the majority of my videos nowadays, I kind of have like a few notes in front of me. But like the majority of the time, I'm kind of just saying whatever comes into my mind because I don't like scripting videos. This video was scripted. Like I had a script in front of me that I was reading off of. That's why it's 4 minutes. 4 minutes. But yeah, just want to mention that. Let's keep moving.
Spider-Man, and it's decent as one Peter Parker. Something I really like about these films is the chemistry between Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker.
That is something
Andrew and Gwen
I will say I probably
act so
agree
well
with
together.
a lot of these points.
Something I really don't like about these films is that Peter Parker is built on revenge. Peter should be happy, but he is fully mad and built on revenge.
I do agree with that too.
He's way too confident and somewhat popular.
I agree with all my points.
First,
I just
he's
don't
using
like
his
how I'm doing
skateboard.
them.
Then, girls almost ask him out, and he barely stutters. Also, he isn't being bullied at the start. A random kid is. Peter should be
that's
bullied
also true.
with no
They did
social
not.
abilities.
Let's just pause here. They did not do a good job making Peter feel like a bad... Like, he didn't feel bullied enough. Like, I wanted my Peter Parker to suffer. Like, that was something I did not fully agree with. And other thing I want to mention about the video, the screen's not changing. This was very much like a podcast type thing. Like, I was just like... I will say, I don't hate the fact that this was the video. Like, it doesn't honestly... It's not... It could be worse. Like, it genuinely could be way worse. But I'm very curious to see how it keeps going. Let's just keep moving. I have to stop.
This version of Peter Parker does fine around other people and that he doesn't know. Just that, and the basketball scene is hilarious. It doesn't have to be there, but it is. The worst thing about these films is Peter Parker's parents. They are so bad.
Plot. I just think it's still funny.
The mom in these movies don't even do anything. It's called Peter Parker's parents, but it should really be called Peter Parker's dad. The mom doesn't matter. The dad has to leave their son so he can go on this weird science mission and die in the second movie.
It's a very bold claim, but like I actually completely
now I'll
agree
take
with that statement.
Break from Peter and talk about Gwen and Captain Stacy. Gwen is a really good character and has great chemistry with Peter.
Yeah, that's true.
The problem is the fact that everyone who reads the comics knows she will die. Unlike MJ, people came to this movie expecting her to die. Of course, the event happened in the second movie.
I actually agree with that point very much. I think that's one of the most important points.
The actor knows what he's doing, and the character is written really well. I like how he dies because it leads to Peter breaking up with Gwen. It is a really great plot point in a good character.
I agree.
As for this weakest of the Sinister Six, the Lizard is really bad. He looks weird and looks like a dinosaur. His plan
True.
is even worse. I'll explain his plan, and then you'll see how bad it is. Lizard wants to harm the rest of the city and turn them all into lizards. Then he thinks it will eliminate weakness, so the entire city can kill one another as lizards.
Okay.
This
is
might
it just
be
me, or is Lizard just a
the
scarecrow?
worst villain plot in any Spider-Man movie.
That's not just me, right? The Lizard's
As
just
far
a
as
scarecrow.
editing goes, it is really good.
Sorry about that quick pause. Let's continue.
Really good. The editing in this movie actually looks decent, and it's way
Yeah, I
better
agree
than the
with that.
Tobey Maguire
I think the
trilogy.
editing is actually
The music
very good.
in this trilogy is also really good. Spider-Man's theme is good, but not topping Electro's.
Yes.
The Lizard doesn't even have a theme, which I guess is okay for the character.
I think Lizard
The
does have a
movie is
theme, and I
not
wasn't paying
written
enough
well.
attention.
The
I
plot
could be
can be
wrong, though.
changed in a second, which I find a bit annoying. The suit also looks terrible, and is the worst one in any of the movies. His eyes are black, and he looks like a menace. They don't
Actually,
even try to hide it. He just
Sort
looks
of agree
bad.
with it, not fully, but sort of.
Now back to a few more characters. Uncle Ben and Aunt May are two of the worst characters in a Spider-Man movie. The scene where Ben is killed by the shopkeeper.
I actually like their Aunt May now. I'll say the Aunt May is actually not that bad. She's bad in the second one. She's not that bad in the first one. I'll say I do like that in the Home trilogy, Peter Parker can operate a little more on his own, which I don't feel like happens in this. Yeah, let's continue.
Is so weird because the shopkeeper is just being mean. Then
Yes.
Peter's being mean.
Okay, so
and
this
then
is the scene. Yeah, I agree with all
the
this.
shoplifter runs out, drops a gun, and then Uncle Ben just tries to get the gun to die. It doesn't make any sense. On the topic of the Andrew Garfield trilogy, I think that it would be really cool if he could get a third movie or
Yes, I
more,
still agree with
because he
that.
did such a great job in No Way Home. So that is my review of The Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, I'm not
This
gonna
is-
listen to my outro. All set. That was better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be terrible. I'll say I do like the fact that I'm not gonna script my videos because I don't feel like it's necessary, but I do think I did a good job when it came to actually writing the script. I don't feel like that was actually that bad. I think literary wise, I think it wasn't that bad. I think actually presenting the points was bad though, and you can't review a movie in 4 minutes. But I think I did touch on a lot of like the basic points. I just feel like what I do nowadays is I'm able to elaborate on specific moments a lot better. I feel like in this it was kind of like a summary. My newer videos are like, I feel like my new videos now are like 13 minutes. I feel like I'm way better now at making videos longer. I think I get sidetracked on all my videos, but yeah. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.